Good morning, everyone. This is Bailey from the Not So Pro Angler YouTube channel, and today it's pretty chilly, actually. Spring morning. Time to start the bass season, I reckon. Let's go get 'em. It's about, oh god, 6 in the morning maybe. But yeah, beginning of the season basically. I might be jumping the gun, I don't know, we'll find out. But I went a couple weeks ago, came out to this little nice dam here, you know, for some bass, but no luck. Wasn't really much action. There was a couple splashes here and there, you know, try to cast towards them, but no luck. So decided to wait a few more weeks, but here we are. I reckon today's the day. Ooh, here we've got some, oh, looks to be a campfire. Oh, that wasn't here last time. Littering, love that. Thanks guys, keeping Australia's outback clean. Thank you. Oh, I don't know if you can see it there, but we've got some ripples there, so it's a promising sign, I reckon. Let's get hooked on, and then let's get hooked on. Sitting here on the water, not seeing much, but it's very beautiful. I mean, okay, to get it standing. I mean, just look at it, just how peaceful. I mean, there's cars over there, you can probably hear the cars, which is, you know, what can you do? It's a main road. But I don't know, isn't this what fishing is partially about? You know, just peaceful. At least that's why I like it. I think today we're going to use a surface lure. To be honest, kind of forgot what it's called. Buzzbait, maybe? Probably not. But yeah, no, this gives good action on the water. You'll see it in a second. Real good action on the water. Makes a lot of splashes, surely, to attract those bass, you know, get them out of their holes, you know. Basically put on the dinner bell, well, breakfast bell, I should say. Just while putting this on, a massive splash just in front of me. But I've got a question for you guys. I want to know what your thoughts are on clips that we use, you know, that you can use on things here. What are your thoughts on them? You know, do you use them? Do you not use them? Why do you not use them? Because you know what, I'm a big fan of them. I do quite like clips. I find it easier. Right now I'm struggling, but these are some not so good clips that I bought overseas a couple years back, and you know, aren't that good. But I've got some other ones. I think I've run out, hence why I'm using these. But oh, they work, man. They're so good. You know, you just grab pliers, which you're already going to have on you. You just open it up, put it on, clip it up, and then off you go. I've never had an issue. I've never had them like break on me or like be the reason that it snapped off the line. I find them to be pretty strong and seamless too. You can get sizes, you know, the sizes. Just get the smallest size, which is like 00 or something. And I've never actually, you know, I think it's just easy. Like, you know, it's one of those things where someone will stand by it or they will not at all. It's like there's no in between. But I want to know what your thoughts are on it. You know, do you think that it actually is preventing me from catching fish? You know, put it down in the comments below, and I'll be happy to get back to you guys. Hey, okay, let's get fishing. All right, so just hooked you. We're all hooked up. We're all ready to go. So yeah, so the way it'll go, I'll probably just be easier to show in the water, but you know, it sits on the water like that and it spins. It goes, makes a massive splash. I love it. I can't remember how much it was. I can't remember how much you paid for it. Maybe 20 bucks, which, you know what, it's pretty typical for a lure nowadays, isn't it? 20 bucks, which why it hurts so much to lose them. But we'll be quiet and let's get to casting, I reckon. First cast of the morning. Now it's pretty heavy, so you gotta be pretty quick with it. Just look at that action. Oh. Beautiful. Alright, now that the first cast is out, I think we're ready to catch some fish. Maybe I should tell you a bit about myself. So, yep, name's Bailey. We've already prophesized this, but you know, we'll say it again just in case. I started this YouTube channel. This is hopefully the first video. We'll find out if I like it or not. If my girlfriend Jacinta, my girlfriend's name is Jacinta. We made this channel together, but she you know, she works. Obviously, we all do. But she worked early yesterday morning, and it's a day off, so she wanted to sleep in, which is, you know, I wanted to fish, so here we are. Classic man, I guess. But yeah, we made this channel together. So yeah, we made this channel, you know, called a Not So Pro Angler because, let's face it, we're not pros. We're probably novice at best. But no, we made this channel so we can, you know, hopefully build a community and maybe get some tips and whatnot on how to be better. Maybe we can give you guys tips. Ooh, see that there? I think that's a carp. I think that's a carp on the edges. Because in here, there's a dam here, small dam here, and then over there's a big dam. Used to be a massive quarry. They filled it up with water when they stopped using it. The only fish in here are carp and bass. So even for carp fishing, if you're one of those that like to catch carp, these are really good for it, because you just use you can use bread and you'll only catch carp, because that's all it's gonna eat it. You know, it might get a bass, I guess, but who's complaining about a bass? Am I right? Immediately, let's take a look. Okay guys, I've had no luck fishing this side. Just fishing, I've been probably for about that tree just there. Been around. So I'm thinking we might walk back, walk around. I'll do some flicks on the way obviously, but I think we'll go around all the way to oh god. I think that should be.
Leaving all my worries, I prepare for something new. Whatever it was that held me back, I'm sure it wasn't true. Holding on too long and unresolved questions hold you down. What could have been a friendly smile has turned into a frown. I'm moving on. Driving in my car, the road is long and full of dust. The landscape changes around me.
Nothing so far. Bit of a splash. I keep seeing splashes, but I don't know if I've got fish repellent on me. But if I see the splash, I kind of go towards the area, and then the splash is somewhere else. Watch splashes start popping up over there. Am I doing something wrong? Maybe I am. I'm too loud. But we're over here now, so we'll try over here, see how we go. Yeah, guys, feel free to you know, put down in the comments tips. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I'm out too early. Maybe it's just not time yet. Because, I mean, I'm seeing the few splashes, but maybe there just isn't enough bugs landing on the water for the best to really care about surface. Maybe I should be doing a, you know, just under the water lure. But guys, yeah, feel free to put down in the comments what I could be doing better, what you want to see. Maybe there's a lure that you love that you want to recommend me use. Love to hear it, because I don't have a quote, but you know, I'll make a quote. Let me just think of one. Yeah, maybe it is a quote. You're not trying hard enough if you don't fail. Yep, dude, wisdom right there.
Yikes.
Yeah, yep. I'm gonna be quiet now, 'cause that's cringe. I didn't show you guys the setup, so I've got the Daiwa. I think it's a 7 to 12 kilo thing. It's about 5'7", I think, 5'7". We've got our leader line is 8 pound, and our braid line is also 8 as well, along with the Sienna 2500. You know, the lower end, the lighter side, I should say. I've got a smaller rod, much smaller rod. I bought it in Vietnam, along with those stupid clips. It's like 5'4". It's like a carp rod, like a koi, I guess. I guess they catch koi over there. I think I prefer the smaller rods over the large ones. I don't know. I tend to have a habit of trying to do the smallest I can and catching the biggest fish. I feel like that's sort of where the challenge for me comes in. How light can you go and catch a, you know, a hefty bass? But I don't know. I'll show. I'll obviously bring the other gear out on other videos, and I'll show you them. Is there any gear that you guys, you know, what gear do you guys use? I'm a big Daiwa fan personally. I've got the Sienna. I like the Sienna reel. This is my first reel I ever bought. Bought it, God, ages ago, you know, back when I was, what, 18? I'm 23 now. I'm unk. But yeah, I back Daiwa quite a lot, to be honest. Is there a brand that you prefer? Are you an Ugly Stick? Dare I say Primal? See, look at that, just over there. What is going on? Not having any luck today. Also, I don't know if you see these right here. Are these bugs or are these? Just look at them. Maybe the camera might not pick it up, but bugs better not fly down there. Some orb weavers there. Gosh, don't do it, bugs. You'll die. You'll get eaten. Orb weavers even. Yeah. Anyway, back to fishing.
I get up off my bed just for once, will it rain down on me?
Ooh, okay, that's a big one. Let's go over there.
If I get up off my bed just for once, will it rain down on me? If I get up off my bed just for once, will it rain down on me? If I get up off my bed just for once, will it rain down on me? If I get up off my bed just for once, will it rain down on me? The next day I wake on other side of this reading, can I say that I'm clean?
I don't know if you see that splash just there, but either a carp or a turtle. I find that in this little dam here, I fished here last season and that had no luck. I got caught. If I can find the photo, I'll send you. I'll put it up on the screen. God, I'm ugly in that photo though. Shit, I might blow myself out and just keep the fish in the photo. Ooh, pause. God, that's a really bad good cast. You know, you don't catch fish, and you just think to yourself, am I doing something wrong? Sometimes it's true, but other times it's not. You know, they're just not eating. But you just can't help but think, am I doing something wrong? But anyway. Well, guys, no fish today. Yeah, maybe I'm a bit too early still. I don't know. Put down a comment. You know, why is it that I didn't catch fish? Just unlucky, or you know, maybe I'm doing something wrong. But yeah, guys, please feel free. I know I sound like a broken record right now, but you know, put something down in the comments. You know, just anything, just human interaction, dude. How good would that be? But God, yeah, no. Ooh, sorry, nothing today. That's all right. It's not typically, you know. I find that I don't really mind if I catch fish or not. I find fishing to just be relaxing. I mean, see how peaceful. How peaceful is it? Yeah. Catching a fish is always fun, you know. It gets the blood pumping. It, you know, does a lot of things. It's fun, but I don't think that's typically why I fish. I think I fish primarily. Let me swap my hands. I'm dying. I find that it's just peaceful fishing. I find it just calming. It calms me. It allows me to stand there and think. Especially in a day, you know, we're all on our phones, we're all, you know, our dopamine receptors are fried essentially. Where fishing, it kind of gives you an excuse to not do anything. It's like, oh well, I need to focus on the water, I need to, you know, it stops you from doing things, which I quite like. But yeah, where we're going with this channel will be more outdoorsy sort of thing. You know, we'll go camping, we'll go four driving, do some hiking. So expect sort of videos like that in the future. I think primarily fishing though. But yeah, anyway, we'll get back to the car, put it all in, and we'll go from there. Well, that's it, guys. First video done. Probably not the best. Sorry about that, guys. But you know, we'll get used to it. You know, we'll learn together. We'll learn fishing together. We'll learn how to do camera work together. But thank you for sticking around. If you got to this far, please hit the like, sub button. Please sub. Please like. We'll get it out there, and maybe we can build a bigger community. That'd be awesome. I'd love that so much. The GoPro died, so to the phone probably looks better, honestly. But you can see my really dry face. But yeah, just at the shop's gonna just grab a drink, head back home. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. You take care now. See ya.